And you know, we talk a lot about the need to reduce infrastructure and the encouragement of institutions to merge and to take advantage of those synergies. And this is an example where we're doing it ourselves. And you can expect the following to come from this synergy. Number one, we're going to be creating a new Center for Jewish Learning that takes Jewish education from where CAGE was, partnering with the Federation and leveraging it for more effect throughout the community. We've already had conversations with Washington University as well as with UMSL to expand our adult Jewish education from and to the universities in signature partnerships. We want to look to Pam and Ron Rubin, again, to thank them for their investment in our community with the Wexner Fellowship, a program that's taking 20 individuals from our community, giving them significant Jewish education over a 2-year period as part of leadership training, enhancing our own Millstone Institute in terms of the work that's being done. I also want to say a special shout out for work that's been going on in our community and underappreciated for about the last 8 years, and that's about to change. And this is in the area of education and engagement, the work of PJ Library. Can I ask a show of hands, how many of you in this room either receive directly in your home or have family members that receive books from PJ Library? Okay, that's great. About half, maybe 40%. We need that to be every single one of you. And thanks to the vision and the leadership of Michael and Leslie Litwack that brought that to our community, we are able to do that, and along with the foundation partnership with the Grinspoon Foundation. And I'm proud, and I want to introduce Beth Grafman, who's sitting right there, if you could stand up. The Grinspoon Foundation has contributed over $400,000 to our community in order that your kids, your grandkids, can form intimate relationships around Jewish ideas and books. These are books that they get once a month from 6 months to 9 years of age. Could we thank Beth for her contribution from the Grinspoon Foundation? As I said, you'll be hearing much more about that in the months and the years ahead. And by the way, in the corner, if you don't get the books, go sign up outside. Free books, but you got to get enrolled. Number 3, in addition to those 2 historic achievements, we remain focused on Israel and on reshaping the agenda and reshaping the dialogue of Israel. It's an important engagement area, and we continue to look for ways to engage people with the people, the history, the land, the culture, the idea that we are a shared community on a same mission and a same destiny. And for this, we continue our work at Mizzou to facilitate study abroad for students in Mizzou, to support the trade desk, that thanks to David Witten. Is David in the room here? I saw him before. Can you stand up, David? David Witten is our lobbyist in Washington, and has been singularly helpful in making those connections between our state legislature and the people and the culture and the business of Israel, along with our local partner, Don Rubin. Is Don in the room? If he's not, oh, Don, could you stand up, please? The CEO of BioSTL. Don has been singularly helpful in recruiting Israeli businesses to St. Louis. We play a tertiary supporting role, but we're here to help, and hopefully that will be included too. This past May, we went on a legislative mission to Israel with legislators from the state to form those connections. We have to continue that. We have to continue the trips and looking for other opportunities. Finally, Federation is here to secure and make this community as safe as possible, particularly in an era where you have people that do what they do in Kansas City, and unfortunately not just in Kansas City. We're in a tide of anti-Semitism. Over the last year, we have invested in a system called RAVE that for the first time connects people with state-of-the-art communication throughout our community. We've now rolled it out first to the congregations, first to the campus institutions at the Millstone campus, second to our schools, which are now fully connected and we can communicate at an instant through email, text messages, on the web and phone, and very soon to all the congregations and anyone else as part of a Jewish organization. We are gifted and blessed to have a strong partnership with the ADL and Karen Orestius here. Thank you for that partnership to help secure our community, and we will continue investing in those areas. You see, all of that is what we do. Jewish identity, Jewish community, Jewish engagement, Jewish education. And we do that in order to form and imagine ourselves as a community, because only then can we be stronger than any one of us is individually. And all of this does take fundraising. And so I want to thank you all for your contributions, your continued support for all the work that we do. Finally, I want to thank the entire staff of the Jewish Federation. If any of you are friends of mine on Facebook, and if you're not, please send me a friend request. You'll see all of the work that went into this evening. The staff out there has worked their tails off, their tuchus off, to ensure such a great evening. I want to give a special shout out, though, to the management team this year that has just done such a spectacular job. And if they're in the room, if they could just stand up and wave. Don Hannon, our CFO, in the back there. Sonia Dubinsky, who left her executive role. Sonia, could you no, I won't say yeah, okay. Left her executive role to be the Vice President of Human Resources and Community Engagement for the Federation. Stephen Cohen, are you in the room? He's probably outside. Stephen, who's been a stalwart with us at Planning and Allocations. Sandy Janet Schwartzen, who's probably at the registration table. And finally, and tonight most importantly, Nancy Tully, who as the Director of Marketing is the reason that this event tonight is what it is, so thank her. Could we give a hand for all of these staff members?